At Ethical Property Partners, what we focus on is finding win-win solutions for vendors who otherwise wouldn't be able to sell their properties. So they're people where selling on the open market through a conventional high street estate agent really doesn't suit their particular property problem. And what we're experts at is finding creative, sophisticated solutions to helping them to move on with their lives from that particular property problem. What we pride ourselves on is finding win-win solutions that helps them whilst earning us a great income as well. So, is EPP right for you? We are a sophisticated property investment franchise. And what that means is our clients all have already cut their teeth in property. So they'll either own buy-to-let properties or they'll have purchased property, refurbished it and then sold it on for a profit. What we look for is a minimum of 15 hours commitment, and we're looking for action takers, people who are not wanting to hide behind a keyboard and just tip-tap away, people that are happy to meet with vendors, to find out what their problems are and to actually come up with solutions, liaise with estate agents and really be active in their property business. We help people take property to the next level. So we're not for newbies, we're not teaching you how to buy your first property or how to create your first tenancy. We're really helping people take their property investing to the next level. Our partners come from all different backgrounds and all different walks of life. We've got retired antique dealers in their mid-60s. We've got mums who have taken a career break, their kids have just gone to school and they're wanting to get back into being productive in the workplace, starting their own property business. We've got people who already run their own businesses. We've got full-time employees who hold global roles in major blue chip companies. We've got the whole gambit. So, what's possible as an EPP partner? Well, it really depends on what resources you have that you're wanting to invest in your property business. It depends on how much money you have, it depends on how much time you want to invest. But let me give you a few examples of what partners achieved just last year. Hayley down on the south coast, she purchased from a standing start 12 properties in her first 12 months on the partnership. Amanda in Derbyshire, her strategy, her primary strategy was flipping properties to waiting investors. She turned over £240,000 in her last financial year by just doing that on really high margins with just her and a single staff member, her PA. Finally, Ian up in Newcastle, he had 55 properties in his portfolio when he joined us at EPP. He has systematically gone around his portfolio. He's not all the way around yet, but each month or two, he's actually taking one of those properties, applying the EPP sophisticated strategies, and he's between doubling and in some cases quadrupling the profitability of each of those properties. So by the time he's done going around his whole portfolio, that will be a transformation in terms of his lifestyle. And here's the best bit. He's reducing the time that he invests into each of those properties by 90%. So he's got more time and way more money. That sounds like a win-win to me. So how does EPP work? Well, for starters, we're not a normal franchise. I think that's a given. We insist on a 4-month trial, so you cannot buy a franchise from us until you've done 4 months with us, where we give you all of our intellectual property. We get you rocking and rolling and hopefully get you your first deal or two. So that's the first thing that sets us apart from the crowd. Second thing that makes us a little unusual is we help you for the duration of your franchise to build yourself an awesome portfolio that's producing cash flow in a highly leveraged manner every single month. But here's what's different. At the end of your franchise, there's no restriction on you continuing. That's highly unusual. You can continue to source properties, you can continue to use the systems that you've spent 5 years learning and continue to grow your portfolio. And of course, all of the properties you've purchased, they're yours to keep. And that's important. We are helping you to build your property portfolio. The properties are owned in your name, you make all the decisions about them, you make all the money from them. And our role is to support you in how to build the most profitable, the safest, the most suitable portfolio for your particular lifestyle during the duration of your franchise. What do you get as an EPP partner? In short, a lot. Let me give you some of the highlights. For starters, we're quite unusual in as much as we have a monthly training day where all of our franchisees come together every single month for training from me and my team, keeping you at the cutting edge of sophisticated property investment. That community benefit as well. Property investing can be a lonely profession, but that community, everyone coming together, is massive. It's one of the things our partners value the most. But what happens during the month? Well, you get a personal webinar from me every single Monday morning, helping you start the week with a bang and keeping you on track, answering the questions that you have that have cropped up during the week and adding to your toolkit of those property investment tools that are so important. But what happens during the week if a vendor asks you a question or you come across an obstacle with a lawyer? How do you get support? We have a daily webinar every single day of the week where you can log on, ask your questions, or just log on and listen to other questions being answered by my team, who are all property investors in their own right. Our team, our support team, are all successful franchisees themselves. You have access to headquarters if you need it. You have access to me if you need it. You get our entire power team. So you get our lawyers, our solicitors, our accountants, our architects, everyone you need to make your business awesome. You get access to the actual professionals that we use on our power team. In short, you get everything you need to help you go from finding the properties, finding the vendors, selling to them, so explaining our offering, instructing the solicitors. We even give you all the paperwork. We have a vault in the cloud where you can download every single template contract, every single template marketing piece of material that you need. It's all there at your fingertips. You get a system that takes you from start to finish with every single part of it there for you to tap into. You don't have to make your own mistakes. You can learn from our experience and hit the ground running. If you'd like to find out more, you can click on the button below. There's a form to fill in, and then one of my team will be in touch.